Hey guys, how we doing? Yeah, I'm just here with anthonyjoshua at the press conference. Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going live at Game with Dillian Whyte.
Yeah.
Is this the second time? Is it the rematch or is it the third time? I mean, we had the one in the amateurs.
Yeah, that we've had encounter.
Yeah, and then we go back to 2015 for the British.
Yeah. Do you know what? I could have been smarter than this. I should have just wrapped it up at 2015, innit?
Well, listen, that was a ding dong. Yeah, that was a ding dong. You eventually won that fight in the 7th round.
Yes,
what can we expect this time?
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean,
by the pay-per-view. By the pay-per-view, you find out now. But look, it's a fight. Two guys that have a lot to prove. Take away like the element of like he may be taller, he may be stronger, he may have a better jab or hook. It's the fight. You know, the fight in the person. I think Dylan's got that in him. He wants to win, and I've got that in me. I want to win. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Listen, I mean, a lot of people saying that this will relight the fire in your belly with Dillian Whyte. If anyone's going to do it, it's Dillian Whyte. Last time out, Jermaine Franklin. We know that you've gone over with Derek James. You know,
let me ask you a question. When like everyone's favourite at talkSPORT fought Otto Wallin and went 12 rounds, no one and bust his eye open. No one complained. Anthony goes 12 rounds with Jermaine Franklin. It's like, what's happened to the heavyweight division? Why is that? What is the problem with me going 12 rounds?
Does it annoy you that people say, well, anthonyjoshua, the fire seems to have left him, the fight seems to have left him?
No, it just makes me curious as to why. Hence why I asked you the question. Why do you think that is? Where one does it versus another, but you can clearly see that there's two different comparisons. It makes me wonder why. But anyway, moving on. We want to address this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer. Yeah, because I wonder, like, he went 12 rounds, had a busted eye. Whether people rated Otto Wallin is there, and whether they rate Jermaine Franklin is their opinion. But let's put them in comparison. I'm coming back. He was coming back off a layoff. I was coming back off a short layoff after a loss. I went 12 rounds. He went 12 rounds. Why? It's like, I've got to relight my fire and this, that, and the other.
Why do you think you take so much stick? Like, so, really, since the Klitschko fight, and then we move on and we go into Alexander Usyk. You have the two fights with Usyk, and then the fight with Jermaine Franklin. And people, why are they so quick to judge?
Well,
on saying like, where's the killer instinct gone? Where's that old AJ gone? Why do they think they say that?
There's two elements of it, in my opinion, and we'll just keep it factual. One is just general haters, and the second one is people who want me to do better, and I love that. So it's what it is. But let's be clear on what it is as well. There is let's call it an attack on my name, especially on this talkSPORT radio station. Yeah, there is definitely an attack on my name, but it's fine. It's fine, you know. In this industry, you have to have a thick skin, but it's good to talk about it. Like, that was just one example of many I could point out on how there's like parallel comparisons, but one gets dug out a lot more.
Look, we go back to 2015. You two had an unbelievable fight. Like I say, it ended in a 7th round victory for yourself. Fast forward now, you're both more mature, you're both more experienced.
Yes.
But I'm expecting the same sort of fight. I'm expecting the same sort of thing as before.
If it can end in 7 rounds, that's easy work. 7 rounds is easy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, 7 rounds, what's that, 15, what's that, 18 minutes of work?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that'll be brilliant.
But this fight
will be brilliant.
Listen, Josh, I think this fight starts fast. I think Dillian Whyte recognises that this is a big opportunity for him.
Yeah.
Really, you didn't have to step up and take this fight. A lot of people see this as a high risk. Why was it you stepped up and took this fight where you could have gone another route, Deontay Wilder out in Saudi?
Do you know what? I think every fighter is a risk. Every fighter, because it's like, with Deontay Wilder.
No, I'm saying you could have gone a different route and gone out. Yeah. But you've decided with
Do you know what? Like, let me give you another example, and let's hold people accountable on this talk show now, since people at this talk show don't like to do it. So I could have taken another route for sure, but I thought, why wait around? I've been waiting around a long time. I was supposed to fight Fury a while ago in the summer. Then he had his arbitration. And I realise now, I'm not waiting, I can't be bothered, I'm not chasing, I can't be bothered. Reason being, look, when Fury said that he's training for Usyk, he's getting his fight planned for April 29th, he's ready, then Sugar Hill came out and said, nah, I ain't training Fury. What are you talking about? I'm with Lawrence Okoli. Like, these are just waffle and waste time. So I'm sure Wilder's keen to fight, but I wouldn't hold my breath. You see what it is, yeah? you know someone who wants to earn, and you know someone who wants to work. Whatever people say about Dylan, the man wants to work. He's a working man, and he's a fighting man. That's a fighting man, not someone who says they're fighting man, and nah. Dylan's a fighting man. Look at his record in that sense as well. He's been in with some of the top contenders of this era. So yeah, that's why he's here. Not because of me, because of himself. It's who he is, and that's why I'm sitting here. Not because of him, it's because of who I am as a person. That's what draws fighters together. Yeah,
I mean, there was a lot of respect there in the press conference. Didn't know what way that was going to go, by the way. I thought there might be some fireworks. I was ready.
I had my thing on my way. Yeah.
There was a lot of respect from both of you.
I was ready, like, you know, I was ready. Had the snipers on deck and everything. But you never know, like, it's we're fiery characters, trust me. Like, it's a fight, you know, but credit to him. He held himself together. I held myself together. And that's what I say. As much as we want to win, as I said, there has to be an underlying respect for him, plus any fighter that steps into the ring, like yourself. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. So credit to him for taking the fight. And you know, as much as I want to inflict pain and damage, I pray he leaves the ring healthy.
Listen, it's the second fight with your new trainer, Derek James.
Yeah,
you know,
really good, yeah.
You've had more time to spend together.
It's important.
How's that training going? And have you implemented anything else from the Jermaine Franklin fight?
Yeah, well, I recall when I was training for Usyk and I had Robert Garcia on board, and the fight date kept on getting pushed back, and the general conversation in the Usyk camp was like, oh, we need this fight to happen soon because we don't want AJ to spend as much time as possible with Robert Garcia. And in my mind, I was like, I didn't feel like I was being taught anything. So I was like, it don't matter if I spend a year, like, I'm just still going to do my thing anyway. With Derek James, I soak up every second I'm in that gym with him. Like, whether I'm successful or not, Derek James is the truth. As his own individual person, Derek James is the truth. And the time spent with him is very, very valuable. Yeah,
you were saying there in the press conference actually how good a trainer Derek James is, and what he's, you know, and he's taught you so much in that short space of time we've been together.
It's the everyone. It all starts from here. Mm-hmm. It all starts from here. It's not just the mitts. It's not just. It's his mindset is really good. He's got a really good mindset.
Well, listen, what can we expect August the 12th? Do we see an AJ KO?
I don't know.
What are you
Pull out the talkSPORT crystal ball. I don't know.
Well, let's see.
I don't know what we'll do. I'll do my best.
Are we going to see anything different? Are we going to see a new, improved AJ?
You want to see me reckless? Yeah?
Listen, you know, I love
seeing you. You know what I got for you? Let's see if Dylan's good enough to bring that out of me. If I can make it. You know when you go somewhere, you just dub people, like, it's easy, light work.
Brilliant.
Let's see if he's good enough to bring the best out of me. I'll put the ball in his court.
Josh, as always, mate.
Respect.
Best of luck. Right, back to you guys. You can catch this fight live and exclusive August the 12th on talkSPORT.